Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about how I believe the Detroit Pistons are going to be next year's Oklahoma City Thunder, where we believe that they're just juicing with talent and they're just going to blow up, and become great. So let's first talk about the string of injuries that they had. You know, obviously Dennis Smith looked better than he has had in the past when he was playing for this team, and he's been out since April 28th. Then you've had since May 5th, Jeremy Graham, Plumlee, Diallo, and Josh Jackson are all have been out since the 5th, and on the 6th they said Hayes will be out against the Grizzlies. So this is just all the injury news. If you guys didn't know, it's not like they're going to be out for long. But I do want to say that this team, when you look at them, I love the talent. I'm not going to be mentoring any of the older guys besides Jeremy Grant and Mason Plumlee because I don't know if they're going to be staying. And Sadiq Bey, I thought he was the most versatile defender in this class. In his draft class, I thought he was the second best defender in his draft class behind Isaac Okoro, but I thought he was the best defensive player who had the best offensive skill. And we've seen it. Sadiq Bey, since the All-Star break, in those 30 games, has been averaging 14 points a night, getting 5 rebounds and about a steal a game. And he can guard guards, forwards, and even small ball fives in a pinch. And then I'm still not the biggest fan of Kellyan Hayes. I haven't watched enough of his tape, but if you look at the second unit, this is what the team could be next year. Kellyan Hayes, Josh Jackson, Hamidou Diallo. How do you say Hamidou? I know it's Diallo. I'm just gonna call him Diallo, but Diallo, Doumbouya, and Isaiah Stewart. So you got there Isaiah Stewart, Doumbouya, Diallo, Josh Jackson, Hayes, and then if you move it to the lineup, it's probably gonna look like Hayes, probably Hayes, Diallo, Bey, Jeremy Grant, and Isaiah Stewart with Mason Plumlee, Doumbouya, Josh Jackson, Frank Jackson, who's also came alive, and Saban Lee off the bench, because both. Maybe they even keep Dennis Smith Jr. But Frank Jackson's another guy who's looking like been playing actually really well in the past 10 games for the Pistons. He's been playing about 27 minutes a night, shooting 49% from the field, 40% from three, getting 16 points a night and half a steal a game. And even on the year, in his 37 games, he's been pretty impressive, shooting 40% from the field, getting 10 points a night. And right now, he was drafted in 2017, so this is what Frank Jackson's fourth year in the league, basically. So, he's starting to finally put it together, getting one of the most minutes he is a night, getting the most shots off, and hitting that three-point shot great. But then you also have Saban Lee, who plays some tenacious D, also shooting 40%, and he hasn't been playing as much, but still, when he comes in, he's a very great player. He's only 21 years old, and he has still room to grow. Diallo's a great defensive player, and he's great at attacking the rim and finishing. He's an athletic player, one of the most athletic players in the league, and this year it looks like his three-point shot's finally hitting. He's shooting about, on the year, about 2 attempts a game, and for the Pistons, he's been shooting about, like I said, 2 attempts a game, and he's been shooting 45%, while on the Thunder, he's shooting 30% from three, so he's taking a huge jump and shooting about the same amount, making more, and he's shooting, really well. He's scoring about the same amount of points, and obviously he's not getting as many steals, but still he's a great two-way player. Josh Jackson, I think, is having his best season of his short career right now in his fourth season, playing the most minutes he's had since his rookie year. Yeah, he's only shooting 30%, but that's on 4 attempts a game, which is the most for his career, and he's shooting the most, basically, scoring the most points of his career at the most efficient level he has. And his free throws are getting better. He's playing better defense. He's really trying. He looks like he has all the tools to succeed. Then you have Kellyan Hayes, who in his last 8 games, he was shooting terribly and getting like 6 points a night. He didn't look good, but he was getting 1.5 steals. He looks like a good defensive player. At worst comes to worst for this team. But yeah, like I said, this team's got a lot of talent on it, and I really think that when they put it together, that this team really can and really will scare a lot of people next year, and potentially will make the playoffs because of the amount of talent that they have. But yeah, I want to hear right now down below, what do you guys think of the Detroit Pistons, and how far you think they're going to go in the playoffs. But that's basically it for me today, guys. I'm just hanging out. I'm done. That's my last video for today. I posted like, what, 7 videos a day. It's something absurd. So yeah, I'm gonna go get Panera. Pretty freaking hungry.